Hello, welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. Thank you so much for joining me for today's show. Hope everyone had a safe 4th of July, which was celebrated here in the U.S. yesterday. But today we continue on in Matthew chapter 13, and today we're going to look at verses 16 and 17. And so here Jesus is talking to the disciples about why he speaks in parables. And these two verses are kind of the conclusion of his discussion before he goes on into an actual parable. But again, Matthew chapter 13, verses 16 through 17 is what we're looking at today. And those verses say, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Truly I say to you, many prophets and righteous men longed to see what you see, and did not see it, and to hear what you hear, and did not hear it." I often imagine to myself what it would be like to be one of the 12 disciples, walking along the countryside with Jesus, listening to Jesus speak to people, watching him perform his miracles. I think one thing that's lost on us, especially in today's eyes, is what the meaning of a disciple was in the first century in Israel, in Judea. A disciple followed his teacher everywhere. Ate with them, slept with them, followed him everywhere, left whatever they were doing before. That's why we read about, Peter and Andrew when they're called. They leave their fishing boat right away and come follow Jesus. They left their occupation. That's what a disciple did. They left whatever they did. They left their previous life behind to follow Jesus. And Jesus here is telling them, he just got done telling. In this passage so far in chapter 13, he's talking to his disciples why he speaks in parables to people. And we just got done reading a couple days ago how he said the spiritually blind, those who are not wanting to pursue truth, we'll just think of it as kind of like a story. But those who are wanting truth, they're wanting to find out the things about God, it'll click. He takes it a step further today in today's verses. He's talking about the prophets of old, the prophets in the Old Testament. We're saying, basically they've prophesied about me. They've talked about what I'm going to do. But here you are. You're actually seeing it. Blessed are you because you see and you hear. You see it all in its fulfillment. I'm just in awe of these two verses today. But I also think that this blessing extends to us as well through our faith in Christ. Through our faith in Christ, we can understand these parables as well. Through our faith in Christ, we have that new life. And through our faith in Christ, he gives us strength to go every day and spread that truth around the world so others also may have new life. Thank you for joining me on this edition of the Daily Bible Podcast. Hope it was helpful in some way to someone out there. God bless you. Thank you for listening each and every day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. God bless you.